Hello everybody, and welcome to my first Minecraft video. I think I want to try to do a series where I just post a bit about my Minecraft. This is a realm I play on. It's a girls only realm. And I thought the first 2 episodes, these are in 2 different parts, would be just me showing you everything around. And then also I will make videos of everything. So as you can see from my armor and my weapon in my inventory, there are add-ons. So we have the butterflies and moths. It just adds cute butterflies and moths and wings. We have the weapons, tools, which that's why I have the bedrock armor, and there's more weapons and stuff. The essentials has the paxel that's in my inventory. It's a pickaxe, shovel, and axe. And yeah, and there's a bunch of things in these add-ons. I love them. They work great. They help so much, like breaking all the wood and leaves, so I don't have to worry about that. And then there's also a traveler craft add-on with the gas. I don't really use that one. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make something. I probably will make something just so I have it, but I probably won't really use it. And also, don't make fun of me. It's not split up the best. If I knew I was going to make this into 2 different videos, I would have split it up a little bit better. Because I was going to make showing everything. And then I was going to make a second part, which was showing my house and showing everything around my house. But yeah. So yeah, that's my armor and stuff. I want to make a new set that's fully upgraded. There's my Paxel. Love that baby. It also, because that's fortune, it also works as a hoe. And it will make farmland. And this area is very ugly. I need to work on actually making it better, but I will show you in a little bit. Oh, I'm showing you how it works. It's perfect. Look, don't have to switch tools to mine stuff. It makes mining down mountains or anything like that easier. Makes building easier, that you don't have to switch between tools, anything like that. We also have this teleporter thing. It has like teleporting where I can teleport to specific spots that I made to other players on the server. Also can change it from night, day, sunset, sunrise, whatever. And then also change the weather. It becomes very useful, especially when I need to get black cats for the pet shop. But yeah, I'll show you around the house in a minute. This is a sneak peek. Do not mind all the shulkers. I need to actually make a real storage room. I don't know where to make that. This is a capture cube. I love the capture cubes. When owning the pet shop, capture cubes is a must. So any animal or creature or anything you can put in these capture cubes and keep them. Makes traveling and getting a bunch of different types very easy. And then yeah, I'm gonna place it back in the water. As you could see, that's just basically how it works. Love the thing. Very expensive to make. I will show you how expensive they are to make, I think, in part 2. But yeah. Oh, and also we have these portable, like this portable crafting table, the portable ender chest, so I don't need to mine what I place down or anything. You can see I teleported to spawn here, and I did not build spawn. These are the other ladies on the server. Some of them were allowed to go in creative to build spawn, and that's it. No getting any extra tools. Well, I guess the only thing I did was this block right here. I accidentally stripped the wood, and no one fixed it. It was like the first or second day, and I said, oh, someone will come by and see this and fix it. They did not. And I thought about replacing it, but honestly, it just like, I'm like, I want to see if it stays. But yeah, this is where we have everything. The creator is in creative, and she will place command blocks. So as you see, I teleported to certain areas. This is the mailroom. So whenever we share anything with each other, we just put it there. If we can ask the admin, like, if we need stuff, like, hey, can you give me some of this? I need a little bit of this. She'll put it in our mailbox. So, yeah. And then this is my mailbox. It is empty because I just emptied it earlier. And I paid someone, so, like, this is basically... We just do fun stuff like that in the mailboxes. We just make it look all pretty. Which just reminded me, I need to tell her I paid her for the slime balls. That's what those diamonds were. And then this is rabbit armor, which... Rabbit armor, guys, it's so freaking cute to wear. It gives you jump boost, but it's so evil to make because you need rabbit hide. There's a lot of bunny death to make these, but yeah, we're gonna go back down because I want to show you also the teleportation hub. This is a map thing. I saw this earlier and I was like, oh, I can make a map of spawn. I love making maps. And then this is kind of if you're new to the server kind of thing, just the rules for the server, and very very threatening rules about the redstone because the last server we had problems with it being very laggy because of too much redstone. Thank you, Bug Rock. But yeah, and then you can have a starter pack. You don't have to take it, but it is very nice to take starter packs like this. I took it because I knew I wanted to go very far out. So I took it so I knew I didn't have to get food and resources right at spawn, because that would have taken me forever. But yes, it's very, very pretty, and I love it. And yeah, so this is the teleportation hub now. We just teleport to it, and it has everything. It has a bunch of different biomes. Oh, I saw this painting earlier, and I went, yeah, I need that in my house. And maybe the pet shop. But there's a game hub, and then these are all, it's very hard to read. Even for you guys it's worse, but for me it's also very hard to read the top layer and the second layer sometimes. But this whole row is kind of just like all the farms, like Community XP Farm and going to the shops, and the rest of them are just going to specific biomes. I like it. It's got like a nice, like, cute, simple thing to it, you know? I love the leaves on the ground. There were prettier leaves that actually made peaches, but we had to get rid of that pack, which you'll see in, I think, part 2, what getting rid of the packs, because when you get rid of packs, it replaces it with like a dirt block with a question mark on it. It's so annoying. But yeah, all the teleporters will take you to a teleportation bunny. There is the teleportation bunny here, because this is Bunnytopia. And yeah, I want to show you my shops, and then we'll kind of fly around and look at everyone's shop. I'll just go through and just tell you, like, that shop is that shop is that. But I own the bookshop, and then I also am a co-owner of the pet shop. I would have remained the full owner of the pet shop, but owning the bookshop and the pet shop is kind of a big feat. And I'm like, wait a minute, are those grass blocks broken? Someone came and they broke those 2 grass blocks. So I had to go and get stuff and fix it. I also captured a wolf because I saw the little wolf puppy, and I'm like, oh, let's put you in storage for the pet shop. Sorry, I need to terraform, but there's this like kind of curse that every single time I terraform in the shopping district, the next day someone puts up a shop, and I don't want anyone to put up a shop there. But yeah, so the first layer is just like basic kind of stuff like anvils and book of quills and bookshelves and stuff like that, and there's little payment vaults, just because we had some griefing problems. But I try to organize everything. There's a lot of mending and unbreaking, because those are the most popular books, so there's a lot of barrels. But I try to group everything, like the things that would go on your tools. These are all the armor things that you would put on, and then I have miscellaneous books. I have 4 tridents, 4 fishing rods, 4 swords. I have pretty much every book except for a couple. Like, I don't have Swift Sneak because that goes into a different shop, and I also don't have Soul Speed. Which, if she's not going to have in her shop, I would rather have it in my shop, but, you know, because I like putting Soul Speed on my boots, because if I go into the nether, I might as well, right? I don't have a densening villager yet. Well, I do, but they're only, like, level 1, so I'm like, I don't have any books in there. That's why there's a torch. If there's a torch on something, it means it's empty. That's how I just kind of organize everything. And those are elevator blocks. They just bring you up and down. I feel like I didn't say that earlier. Oops. But trust me, this building was way prettier with the other add-on, but it looks alright, I guess. Since taking that off, I'm like, yeah, it looks alright. You know, it was an AI image. Same with, I think, the barn was an AI image. I keep getting stuck finding these AI images, and I don't realize it until I get, like, more technical into my build. Also, one of my pigs turned into a zombie pig. I'm so sad about that. But yeah, the barn, and then we have the floating lanterns on the barn. Isn't that so pretty? I literally love it. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. It's just such a vibe. But the barn, the lower half is for more farm animals and larger animals. So we have, like, you know, the horses, the bunnies, the camels, the pandas are down here, llamas, stuff like that. And then the upper level is more of the actual pets. So birds, cats, wolves. Almost forgot the word wolf. Ocelots, armadillos, polar bears up here, just because I didn't have a better place for polar bear. Allays, stuff like that. And then this is the mob shop. It's just basically where you get, like, capture cubes of mobs and also spawners. And that was the aquarium shop that I did not talk over. We have the giant squid, which is, I think, also an aquarium shop. Right there is the ore shop, the end shop, and the armors and armor trim shop. We have the grocery store, but no one has claimed it, so if someone in creative just stocks it so the server has it until someone claims it. That's just blocks. This is deep dark. Love it. That's one of my friends. This one's for rockets. This one's for potions. And then, yeah, we just have, like, miscellaneous. That shop, no one has ever, hasn't touched in, like, weeks and weeks, so I don't know if it's still a shop or not, but it was turning out really good. This is supposed to be the honey shop, and then someone was supposed to take it over, but no one has done anything yet, and I really need a honey shop. I guess I have to make a bee farm. We have the wood shop, and then over here we have the nether shop. You guys will see me in this shop all the time. I buy all of Annie's stock, I swear. And then we have the plant shop. This shop is for terracotta, and down here this is for butterflies and moths and stuff. And then that's frog lights. This is the one on the left was wool and banners, and then the glass mushroom is the glass shop clearly. But this looks really good. No one's like touched it. I checked the sign, but like no one's really touching it. I'm like, okay, I guess, but yeah, it looks really pretty. Like, doesn't look so good, but I think it's literally probably been a month and no one's done anything. Like, it's still set up, so I don't know if these people are even, like, on or what's up with that. Maybe I should ask something in Discord about that shop. We haven't really been on that much. I took a little bit of time off, and everyone else has been taking time off, so only a couple people have really been on. It sometimes gets like that when you're on, like, a realm and stuff, and we're not all people that upload. We just play Minecraft, so that's what happens. It's different when you have things like Hermitcraft, because that's when people, have to be on because they have to make videos about this. So they're on a lot and they're recording and stuff. But I'm going to be the only one recording right now. But yeah, I don't remember what this monologue was about. Sorry, I just realized. I'm like looking at it and I'm like, what was this all about? I'm just talking away, aren't I? I think this is supposed to be an intro. I think it's in the wrong place. Oh, and then, yeah, I'm going to drop some stuff off because I just have way too much in my inventory. My ender chest is full, and it annoys me when it's full. Actually, last time I played, I accidentally placed a chest. There's also keep inventory on this. So if I die, I keep my inventory, but I accidentally placed a shulker box with a bunch of stuff in it and then died. So, yeah. Let's look around my house. So this is the front of my house. It's not done. Like, none of my buildings are fully done. This is just the area where I plant trees. I'm working on making a different area for that, and one of my friends joined, so I was like, hey, what up? They're making a whole western town. I want to really theme this area and make like a story, but I can't yet. I have so much to do. I'm getting rid of all this white pale oak. It just doesn't fit in this area. Finishing my house, making it look pretty. Right now it's just functional, not pretty. My house is really just gonna be for show almost. But I think in this one I give you a house tour. And then the rest will be the rest of my area tour. So, yeah, I guess I should probably be getting you guys a house tour now. Yeah. So if we go in here, this is where my current storage room is. I need to make an actual storage room. And I do stream on Twitch, and I will go here if I leave for a minute. That's my BRB area. But I have like a little storage room here. I just need to make an actual one because it is getting too full. It's a starter storage room, and it doesn't match what the plan is. It's supposed to be my grandparents' house, and it looks nothing like it because right now it's just a Minecraft house. But I'll show you around, and then someday we'll also go through and make the storage area. We try to use barrels to save on lag. I would really like to get a computer and play on Java or play on this realm in general and on a computer instead, for less lag. But yeah, and then this is the wood area, there's the nether area and the plant area, and this one's just like for blocks, like underground kind of ground blocks. And then we have the kind of valuables area, but it's not like all the valuables, and I mix these two together, which I don't really have to. I'm just afraid to place a block of redstone, so I need to remember to silk touch some, whatever they're called. And then here's just where I have extra stuff that I don't know what to do with. Here's some of the armor that we have. So we have like bedrock, levitation, allay, rabbit armor. This is creeper armor, which do not wear creeper armor around anything you want to keep. I learned that the hard way when I exploded literally everything. I set up my last armor stand area where I had all the armor, blew up the whole thing. And I was here and I realized all these were full, so I'm like, I might as well get them. And I was literally one bucket short. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But I'm just trying to get some lava. Might as well make this. I need to make a better one, and it's also shouldn't be here. I should make it somewhere else. I just didn't have dripstone at the time, and I could not find a dripstone cave. I kept having just to buy dripstone from people, but they would only have like 1 or 2 blocks, and I'm like, okay, I guess. I'm kind of rich, so I'm like, here's like 4 diamonds for those 2 blocks. Thank you. But we should head upstairs, shall we? I also bought all the trims when I was at the armor shop. I bought all this because last time I made it all and it was a pain in the butt. So I said, this time I'm just going to buy it all. You guys don't understand how many diamonds worth of armor I have right there. This is going to be like, this was the laundry room in my grandparents' house. And I made this way too big, so it's not totally accurate. And I don't want to destroy it. I did think about it though. But that's like the laundry room. I may block that off and make a hidden room right there. The room I just walked through isn't supposed to be a room. And then this is the kitchen. I placed the cake. So I'm like, where else am I going to place it? This is my grandparents' bedroom. And then we have the bathroom, the downstairs bathroom, the little living room. There's a fireplace, stuff like that. Because you got to remember, the area we're in the most, this is technically the back of the house, but it's also technically the front of the house because the living room is supposed to be in the front of the house. It's a whole thing. But yeah, I might get rid of all the pale oak, and I think I might go, I don't want to go with spruce. I don't know what I might go with. I might go with copper, like, not the blue copper, but with whatever the next level down from the very shiny copper is, I think might give a good rustic kind of vibe. Something I'm, like, going for, But yeah, and in the kitchen also, this didn't turn out how I thought. I was like, let me just sit on it because it looks kind of weird. And I was like, no, I just got to get rid of it. Redo the kitchen later. But yeah, only these rooms on this side are accurate all the way to that last room. All these are extra rooms that weren't actually in my grandparents' house. But this is going to be my bedroom. And then we're going to have like a couple guest rooms in case anyone wants to sleep the night. It's just for decoration. And then this is going to be a bathroom with the shower and everything. I'm also going for memory. I haven't been here in a very long time, so my memory is like bleh. This is my armor room that I'm working on, armor and tools, and then this is just the next room that I don't know. I might make into another bathroom. And then we have this secret area where you can go up, and you got all my furnaces, which I want to make this actually fully automatic, so I do need to move it, because I want the whole thing to be automatic. But for now, it's fine. It's fine. I also keep my nether portal up here. I might find a different place for it. I don't know. Surprisingly, I did move it already. It was like out front by the wheat that's outside my house. And I was like, this is not a good area. So I ended up breaking it and terraformed a little bit and moved it upstairs. And it was still like, when I went in, it was still in the right nether spot. So that's a good thing. And why don't we watch the beautimous sunset that is of a spruce biome? That looks really ugly. I gotta really work on my house, but like, watch the sunset, guys. It's so pretty. That's like some farmland, which we will go over, I think, in part 2, because I think I'm about to end this. But yeah, I need to get rid of the farmland front. I need to make a small sugarcane farm, which I think I already got pre-approved from, but I need to go check because I don't remember. But it's literally so pretty. It's so red, and then you have the spruce trees. It was prettier before I also put all that plants. I might actually move those plants. I don't really like where they're at, which I'll probably re-talk about in part 2. But you do what you do, and we'll go over all my villager trading areas, which you can see one floating. It's not in a good spot. I think I'm gonna find better spots for everything and move everyone. And I also want to organize everyone. So it's gonna be a feat. It's gonna be so hard, guys. Oh my gosh. Also, when I crouch for this armor, it has resistance, and it's also unbreakable because it's bedrock. I'm gonna get better recording setups for this, so it's a better view. Sorry that it's not the best. I just, from wise men have said multiple times, I've heard multiple different ones say that post Minecraft content. They have said just to get started, so I figured I would just get started. This is the outro. I really appreciate you all watching my video, and I hope that you guys come back, especially for part 2, because this is only part 1. I will figure out the recording and figure out the best way to record this. I need to get stuff. I know. I need to get a couple things sorted to get stuff. So, yeah, make sure you like and comment and subscribe to me. I would love to post more content. And so bye, thank you.